Alright guys, first of all, highway. I'm gonna take back what I said about the valve tap on this thing. The line must have been clogged because at some point I revved it and the valve tap went completely away. So I think we're good. This thing's completely silent now. So it hadn't been ridden in a while. It's the first time she's been out this year. So here we go. Now at this point, we're only at 5.5. We're doing 80. Oh, we're doing 80 in 5th gear. So, I mean, like I said before, you really don't have to go much above 5 on this bike. Nope. It just, this gauge is a little funky. So, it flops around a little bit till it settles in. I guess we're actually at 55. Now we have overdrive yet. And you could easily do probably that 75-80 in without hitting 5,500 RPMs. We're gonna have to get over here. There we go. Okay. So I've told you this bike is pretty comfortable and smooth. There's not a lot of vibration. I do need to replace these grips because they're falling apart and they're gross. So wearing my gloves with them is definitely a bonus. Super fun bike. Like right now, I could just cruise all day. I'm sitting up straight. My arms are just kind of, you got to remember to keep yourself relaxed. If I had some sort of cruise control or even like a wrist grip, I could easily just let my hand free, and right now I'm gripping a little hard. My hand's a little tired, but I've been riding for over half an hour, so that's, to be fair. I probably want to get over again here. Let's pop over here. But you could ride this bike cross country if you wanted to. It does everything right. You have all the gauges that you need, and I believe it's a pretty big gas tank. I can't tell you what it is, but I believe it's plentiful. We'll just say it's plentiful. Check my pockets here. Yes, I wore shorts and I shouldn't have. That's against the rules. But this is a steady, nice bike. It has nothing to do with wearing shorts. But if you are looking for a comfortable, old, relatively inexpensive cruise, it's not really a it's a standard bike, but it's a cool bike. Look for a Sabre. The Magna's more of a cruiser. The Sabre's more of an upright standard. So if you're a V45 fan, these have plenty of power for you. But you can ride them slow and low and just take your time. No big deal. It's a very comfortable bike. I've seen these things fitted with touring packages, and you can do that to it. I love the standard look of these bikes. Again, 83 VF750S. But keep your eye out for these. They don't bring a lot of money. I think a lot of people look at them and think they look a little strange, and they don't give them a shot. But once you ride them, I don't really think I've ever heard of anyone say they didn't like riding one. Let the people that say they don't look good ride something else. You don't have to look at it while you're on the bike. And you have genuine Honda construction reliability. These are not the bikes that had the valve issues, oiling issues. Those are the 1100s. And I don't know, just don't let it idle and sit there and do nothing for long periods of time. You don't have to do that. get out and ride it. Like, I would have no qualms, no issues taking this thing out and riding it for a good hour trip. Actually, I've done that. You can take it on the highway, it's comfortable. Now, I will say, if it's windy, I have noticed the Sabres don't have good wind protection. I think I do have a windshield for this, but it just looks funky. But if I was going to go out knowing I'm touring, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put that windshield on. I don't think it came with this bike. I think it came with another one of my Sabres, but it would fit. You can make a universal windshield fit on it. But as you see, there's no wind protection. I have tucked in behind this gauge, and it does do well, but then you're like riding like that, and this is not a sport bike. You don't have to look like a dummy. But you could, if you truly wanted to. Hey, there's a bridge up here. Let's give it a good rev when we get under there. It's not a loud, obnoxious machine, but you get a good rev from here and here. Woo! Hit some air there. Fully fun and comfortable. Yeah, these are good old dependable motorcycles, guys. The V4 engine, if you haven't experienced it, I mean, I'm so used to it that it does still impress me, but I'm used to it. It's when I jump on something that's not a V4, I think, boy, what's wrong with this bike? But you can learn on these bikes. They're relatively easy to maneuver, and if you don't take it above that 5,000-6,000 RPM range, it's pretty easy to handle. It's when you get up there. So if I downshift, all the power's from 7 up through to 10. Like, that's when it comes alive. You feel it kick at 7, man. Even when you just like jump into that, you feel it kick at 7. Then it takes off. That's when you know you found the power, because it just does it. That's the power band, I would think. 7 to 9, probably 7 to 10. Red line is at 10, so I don't think I've ever seen that. I may have pushed it once or twice, but there's no need to do it. So guys, get out and ride a Sabre. I'll see you in the next one. I didn't turn you off. Alright, this is a little dangerous.